We can look forward to. Hey, Kevin.
Hey, well, we have a potentially active night of late night and overnight strong to severe storms across the area. And there's a reason why I say potential, because there's still some uncertainty. And I'll try to explain all of that as I go through the forecast. But you remember yesterday we were at level 1. We were at a marginal risk. I certainly thought we'd make it to slight. But now here we are at 3 out of 5. We find ourselves in an enhanced risk for the WLWT viewing area. And the reason why the Tri-State was upgraded to an enhanced risk is because there's a slightly elevated threat for tornadoes. Now, again, it's a conditional threat, but the signals were strong enough that I think it certainly validated raising concern here for us. I'll explain more on that in just a moment. Right now, radar is quiet, and that will stay the case through the better part of the evening. I don't expect any thunderstorm development here in the short term. All of this is going to come after dark or nocturnal and at night. Temperatures are in the mid-60s. It's quite mild out there, and it's breezy. And we're going to stay mild and breezy right through the remainder of the overnight hours around here, too. So here's what we're keeping an eye on. We're keeping an eye on anything that develops between us and St. Louis as we get towards dinner time tonight, as that will be the action eventually that comes rolling our way with the threat for severe weather, strong winds, and yes, the potential for tornadoes close to midnight. So give or take an hour or two, could be as early as 10, but this should be moving out during the morning commute tomorrow. Strong winds a concern, along with that at least conditional threat for an enhanced risk for a few tornadoes. That's why we've taken that to the medium category. Let me walk you through Futurecast as we explain what's happening. Mid-evening, it's quiet. Notice as we get towards 10, we have what we call these individual or discrete thunderstorms that attempt to develop. When you see this, that lends itself to a greater tornado potential. However, there's also something in our atmosphere tonight called a cap or a little lid, and that tends to inhibit this type of aggressive thunderstorm activity. So if this doesn't happen, we're back down towards probably your typical spin-up tornadoes, brief tornadoes within the line as these storms work their way through overnight tonight and through the morning hours. So that's why we have that conditional enhanced risk for maybe a few tornadoes. There's still some uncertainty as to whether or not that cap on the atmosphere will hold. Either way, notice by morning storms are moving out. There still could be some lingering rain the first part of the day, but then temperatures really crash as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. So outside right now, we're in the 60s. We talked about all the wind energy in the atmosphere. Even without storms, it's windy and it will stay windy through the night tonight. So breezy and mild. The key here tonight, my advice, have a way to get those warnings after you've gone to bed tonight. And the best way to do that is to download the WLWT weather app. And of course, I will be here along with others from the weather team through the middle of the night tonight as this begins to unfold. 63, that's the high at midnight. During the day tomorrow, temperatures will crash very quickly as winds continue to scream. We'll fall into the 30s in the afternoon, so you can see how temperatures fall once the rain stops first thing tomorrow morning. Look at that, into the mid-30s by early evening. Here's your 7-day forecast. We're on our way down to 19 by Thursday morning. Thursday is quiet with some sunshine out here. Shower threat on Friday, Ashley and Cherie, and then temperatures start to recover as we warm back up with sunshine slowly returning throughout the weekend.
All right.